my Cheap Cheetah Money Show family. How are you? This is Hill from the Cheap Cheetah Money Show, coming to you again to talk about stuff that's been on my mind. And, excuse me, you know, I gotta get my coffee. Excuse me. First of all, I want to say welcome, family. It's been a minute, and I know, and I apologize for that. It's just that I don't want to come to you and talk to you if I don't have anything to talk about. And today, I have something to talk about. Have you ever thought about, when it comes to money, being a stalker? I'm not talking a crazy stalker. I'm talking a stalker where you watch people, okay? And you watch their habits and you learn from their habits, okay? Because not all your friends are gonna have know how to save money or show you how to save money. Heck, some of your friends may want to know how to save money from you. But if you observe people and watch people, sometimes you can learn a lot when it comes to saving money. Example, when I was working, a lot of my coworkers were living paycheck to paycheck, which was fine. But when I started working, since I wasn't making a lot of money, what I used to do is watch people. I used to watch my other coworkers and see what they were doing. Like someone were bringing their lunch to work. A lot of them, well, a few of them were bringing their breakfast to work, and their breakfast was simple, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I've noticed a lot of them were borrowing newspapers from other people who bought newspapers to read, which saves them money. I've noticed, like one of my coworkers, every time we used to take the Long Island Railroad together, we've never spoke or anything, but we, said, hi, how you doing? He used to go in the trash can, the receptacle where you do papers and the magazines. He used to always go in the trash can to get the papers. He would also get the cans. He would also go in the refrigerator, which I'm highly against, and find out what everybody brought for lunch and take a little bit of what everybody else is eating. When we had parties that he never contributed to, he would always come to the party, and a lot of times people would just let him, you know, be a part of the party and eat whatever, even though he didn't contribute to it. But I'm just saying, not all his qualities I said or, I would recommend, but I watched him. And I've watched other people where, like my coworkers like to dress and stuff, and that's all well and fine. But they went to Macy's, they went to Bloomingdale's, they got in hock for themselves and buying for the kids. I used to watch my other coworkers who dressed really nice, because where we worked, it wasn't a big, designer place where you had to work buy designer clothes. You just had to pair pants, a shirt, a jacket, a dress, casual wear. I used to watch some of my coworkers and some of the outfits they wore. Very nice, very presentable for a place of business. A lot of them got out of a thrift store. A lot of them got them hand-me-downs from their sisters or their brothers or whatever. So yes, I've watched my coworkers. I've watched some of my friends, and some of the things they do, and I've watched complete strangers. So sometimes when it comes to saving money, you have to be like, take a stalker trait, if you allow me to say that, and just watch people. Watch how they do things, especially watch how they spend their money. And with my coworkers, getting back to that, the ones that I watched that were very careful with their money walked away when they retired with about $500,000 in retirement and what they've saved, or $250,000 in what they saved, because they realized the value of a dollar. They realized that when the opportunities came for them to save money, they did it. Okay, because we weren't back in the day, we weren't making a lot of money working for the city. But they took every advantage that the city offered when it came to saving money. And I commended them and I watched them. And what I did while I was watching them, I was following in their examples. Okay. Some of my coworkers, yes, I asked, oh, what are you doing? How are you doing this? And I learned a lot from them when it came to saving money, without a little bit of salary. I was bringing home maybe like four, maybe $500 every 2 weeks when I first started. So yeah, I need to know some of the traits. So yeah, I watched them. And what brings me back to being a stalker or a watcher, maybe stalker is too strong. I went to an event a couple of days ago, okay? And the event was a free dinner, which CheapCheetah love free. It was a free dinner, and there was a lot of old teachers there, teachers who retired in Tier 1. And their combined income in that room alone had to be over like $7, $8 million. I went with a friend, so no, I'm not rolling like that. But I watched them, and these people had worked for 30, 40, 50 years within the city, and it was amazing to watch them and talk to them and see exactly what they did. They were raising kids, they bought houses, and you could say, well, that they were working in a time where everything was expensive, yeah, but they were also working in a time where, um, sorry, they were working in a time when things weren't that expensive, yeah, but they were always also working in a time when the salaries weren't that big either. Okay, you were making maybe $30,000, maybe $20,000 a year, maybe 21. So their salary compensated for, I guess, the expenses of the years they were working, but they saved. They saved, they did without, they raised their kids, they put them through college, and they still, at retirement, they were able to walk away with a nice bit of change because they did the sacrificing. And that's why sometimes you just have to watch people. Watch and learn from their actions to see when it comes to saving money or doing things differently, that when it comes to saving money and doing things differently with money, that you could do too. Anyway, that was my money tip for you today. On that note, please leave your comments below in the comment section. And I hope you have a great day. And like I always tell you, this is CheapCheetah from CheapCheetah Money Show. Have a great day and save that money.